Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick, and it is time. I don't know what the fuck we're doing today. Anyways, but first, coffee.
Don't know what I'm doing, but I know that coffee needs to be involved.
Yes. I mean, priorities first, right?
Absolutely.
So I have been enjoying the Vegemite and Promite, and honestly, I don't taste much of a difference between them.
Yeah, I think that the Promite has a tiny bit more sugar in it.
Yeah, that's what Kevin was saying too. But I've even done kind of blind taste test. I did some one piece of bread with the Vegemite on it, one piece of bread with the Promite on it, and then added some fucking cheese to both. And I didn't even necessarily know which one was which, and I tried one bite of one bite of the other, and it's like, yeah, I really there is no way that I could pass the Pepsi test on this one.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same. They're pretty.
Welcome back. We lost you mid-sentence there. Alright, let's go ahead and dive through the faucets.
About now.
There you go, welcome back.
Yeah, I don't think I could tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi, like straight out of the bottle, but I can definitely tell the difference if it came from a bottle or whether it came from one of those soda gallons that you have
I
to
can
buy
tell
at the
you
bar.
the difference between Coke and Pepsi. Pepsi's wet, Coke's nice and dry and powdery.
Of each, and one was cold and one was warm of each. Because Coca-Cola is designed so that it's still tasty when warm, whereas in Pepsi is designed so that it's only tasty when chilled.
Huh. Things I didn't know.
Because Coke was invented before refrigeration, whereas Pepsi was invented after.
Kind of like real beers are designed to be drank near room temperature, whereas American beers are designed to be drank as close to freezing as possible.
Yeah, same thing with most Australian beers.
Dragon Memories has too much hype. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's right. I'm not doing Dragon Memories on there anymore. I'm doing Rick Wins again.
You're doing Dragon Alzheimer's. Is that the sequel?
Yes.
Put that on the roadmap.
Squirrel! Nuts. Squirrel! Nuts.
No. I object.
Alright, so can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Can hear you.
No. You can?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can. Okay.
You had muted yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you
before-
muted me. Okay.
No,
sorry.
I did not mute you. You had muted yourself.
But it's all good now, man.
No, I know, but I unmuted myself. I was trying to get my Bluetooth to work. I haven't used it in 3 months. And I couldn't tell if it was working, because usually your little icon lights up green if you're talking, but mine wasn't, so...
That means it
It's all
wasn't
okay,
working.
though. It's not turning green now either.
Well, I can still hear you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really said you can hear me, so I'll leave it like this. It's cool.
If you're cut out mid-sentence, we'll say something.
Okay.
So are you going to be reloading the Crypto Hotties pool, or should I unstake the shit? Because it has not... it's been empty for quite a while.
No, I know. Okay, what happened was my better half got tickets for me to fly back like 4 days. Like she said, "Hey, here, by the way, you're flying over here in 4 days." And so I literally had to go and pack up all my. I had 4 days to pack all my shit for a 3-month trip. So I didn't do shit before I left. I didn't even leave my. I didn't even get my computer set up so I could have my shit going when I got while I was gone. Then I got home and found out that my fucking house flooded. Man, it was the fucking AC broke and it was draining into the house for 3 months. Nobody fucking bothered to fix it. So I'm cleaning that up. As soon as I get that cleaned up and get my computer set up where I'm at the new place I'm living, I'm gonna be taking care of everything. Alright, I've been since last Wednesday. I've been doing nothing but trying to clean and unpack and.
Yeah, my boss had his place flood about a year ago, but it was an actual proper like biblical flood, not from an air conditioner.
Yeah,
Well, somehow I doubt it was a biblical flood.
Well, the way they build it is weird. Like the ones I'm used to, they put the air handler and your condenser up in the attic, right? And it's got a pan underneath with a PVC pipe that runs out, so that when it it pulls the humidity out of the air, it goes down the pipe and out the house. Well, this one, the air handler and condenser are like at like eye level, right next to the washer and dryer in the laundry room, and there's no pan. And it looks like the condenser just straight up went bad because it's doing nothing but leaking out the bottom side of the intake, where the intake is just under the floor and right into my room.
Well, sounds like a scenario of sucks to be you or a Klondike bar.
Well, not just. I mean, yeah, it does suck to be me, but I lost like more than 90% of my shit. It was 90%. Now it's closer to 95%. I'm up to. The only thing I really didn't lose was my computer. That's it. Everything else is gone. All my clothes, my bed.
Well, that's the most important thing, right?
Computer, yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily the most important. Well, it is the most important because that's how I make a living. But it's the most expensive. There's the only one I really can't afford to replace everything else.
Yeah, well,
But
both
no,
of those.
As soon as I get this shit all straightened out and arranged, I'll be taking care of that. I got to talk to Big Mike too because I'm supposed to be changing the way they give out the.
Yeah, maybe you can light a fire under his ass because it seems like he's been fucking everybody else over.
No, I wouldn't say.
Maybe I haven't been on in 3 months, so I don't know what's going on.
No, I know. Like I said,
I wouldn't say he's been fucking everybody else over. It's just that his intent and the way he explains his intent.
I've seen him posting stuff in the last like couple weeks.
Yeah, because I created a NFT project and I did a whole bunch of different pools with his new ones, and I'm like, cool, I can go these schema, but these rarities, and then I can put a different farm rate for each of the rarities, and it was like,
right. That's what I mean. I have to work with him on changing all our payouts for crypto hotties because it's not really fair that the less rare ones make the same as the more rare ones.
Yeah.
You know, but when we built the pool, he didn't have that option. So
yeah, even now that
I thought the only things you could stake were the fully maxed out ones. I didn't think you could stake the less rare ones. Shit, I've been missing out on fucking. There's 6 that you can stake, right? They're the ones that you can you can only make them by getting all but some are legendary and some are epic. They're made from more common cards.
Yeah, if you get that sorted, let me know how it's sorted because I need to fix a couple of my liquidity pools as well.
I know someone knows how to do it if that's all you need. I have no idea what the hell's going on at all. I gotta talk to him and catch up on the last like 4 months.
Yeah, there's V2 pools now is the TLDR. They're non-custodial, all of them. They're designed to be anti-rug. So you've got to put in enough reward tokens for the entire duration of the pool. But with that, once you've opened the pool, it's a little bit more like Pepper Steak. You can't edit it anymore. So I've got pools that I created like hey, anything from these particular templates, if I now want to go add another template to that pool and give it the same rewards as the others, I can't because it's like locked down hard.
So you have to create a whole new pool then.
Yeah. But
And-
I also
but
can't
isn't it-
withdraw the.
Isn't the pool creation fee like still like really low?
It's still one Wojak or like 110 wax or whatever, so it's still pretty cheap, relatively speaking.
110 wax. I thought it was even lower than that. But that's still not bad.
Yeah.
What's that for?
I mean, he's still like severely undercharging for his labor as a.
I
As
think it's like what, $40? That's like what, $40?
$4, $5, I think.
No, because wax. Wax is down to what? I thought it was down to like 4 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 100 would be
Oh, yeah,
$4.
So it would be $4. It would be $4. Fuck. Yeah, it is cheap.
The only problem is I threw most of my token in one of the pools, and I'm like, I want to increase the rewards because I miscalculated. I was too conservative, and now I can't get those tokens out of that pool.
Oh damn.
So I put them in a different one. So it's a good
Damn.
problem to have, but at the same time,
Yeah, I
it's like,
guess.
I didn't have content planned out for that NFT project for that duration of time.
All right. Oh, and Rick, the other thing we might do is just look at who's in the pool, and just instead of making everyone wait in the pool for so much more time, just divide out, what should have been in there and divide it to what they had. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
really
it
wasn't
was
even
just a
worried about
percentage
it
of the pool.
anyways. Like, my shit hasn't moved. I haven't taken it out or anything. I haven't been planning to. I noticed a while ago that it was
I do
zeros,
plan
and
on-
I was like,
I do plan on getting that up and going again. I've been like I said, I left and I had 4 days to go from being out of town to going back home, doing my laundry, packing my shit, and getting on a fucking airplane and going to Europe. So I had like my shit laptop with me. I couldn't do crap while I was there. Now I'm back and I'm dealing with this, but I'm hoping, it's Tuesday now, so I'm hoping by either the end of the week or early next week I'll be back on track and getting shit done again.
let's see, you're sticky. Let's get.
You know that meme of people like modding Skyrim?
Okay.
Sean has downloaded
Sure, let's see what we do.
She's downloaded 775 mods for The Sims 4.
Nice. That's let me actually pull up Foundry and see what I'm at. This is probably gonna bog my computer the fuck down, so bear with me for a moment.
Hopefully, Kevin's going to be awake enough to join us at some point as well.
Hopefully, because we really need to get this shit fucking set up.
Yeah, that date is edging ever closer.
I'm pretty fucking stoked though. Like I've got the first few sessions worth of like maps and shit laid out. I got a lot of shit fucking already set up in there, and it's only getting better as I continue to figure out how to work things. So.
Talking about your game, right?
Kind of. Talking about the actual tabletop game that we are launching.
Oh, okay. All right.
There we go. Yeah, so you can see up top here, I've got quite a few different things already slated and mapped out and everything like that. I'm not going to click on any of them and give y'all any additional information, but things are coming along quite nicely. Looking forward to adding the next two into here, into the PCs. I don't know who they're going to be yet. Guess I could create a new scene. Background image. Let's see if we can find something that we like here. Ooh, did we just find the gazebo that we've been looking for?
Probably not.
That it. No, we did not. No, we did not at all. I do not care for that. Yeah, I can make that work. Let's go. Tiles. Tile browser.
This reminds me a lot of the Neverwinter Nights editor.
Yeah, kind of similar, I'm sure. Modules. I think it was Kaora. Assets. Tiles. Riverwood. With shadows.
No. All right, Rick. I just stopped in to say hey real quick. I do actually have to get to bed. I gotta be up early in the morning.
All right.
So
Have a good one.
catch up with me tomorrow sometime if you get a chance.
Yeah, I'll be working most of the day, but I'll be live tomorrow night.
All right. Well. What's tomorrow night? Wednesday?
Yeah.
That should be all right.
World
that
Building
should be good.
Wednesday with Ben.
All right. I'll try to make it there with you.
10-4. Catch you later.
All right. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
See ya.
Oh, how do I turn it off?
See, I'm really uncertain how to deal with that situation.
How to turn it off?
No, him.
Ah. Yeah, that was the other thing that made the day better. There was a wristwatches airdrop, which I claimed and then immediately sold for unexpected income.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I should check that also. It's unlikely, but I did get 50 packs.
I don't know if they all sold. Yeah, they all sold. Great. Fantastic.
Alright, now we'll add sound. We're going to go for... This is what we're doing here. like it. I like that a lot. Actually, no, I'm not going to put them on at all. Let's go back to ambient noise, turn that off. I don't want to hear it. Yep, that'll work. Okay, now we can click off the sound. And we can configure grid 50. Better. Change the grid to hex even. Back to 50. Save changes. Yes. No, that is too small. too big going around the lake. All right. Voila. Another scene completed. All right. Fan-fucking-tastic. Let's go check on our community. Let's delete that. No way. Alright, shit. Are your parents brother and sister?
I realized my mic isn't working for that whole time.
Oh, I think I saw the mute logo, so I think you were just muted.
Yeah. Then I took my cell phone from mute, started speaking, and it wasn't working.
Well, now I hear you.
I saw a great T-shirt today.
Oh yeah.
It was a really cool illustration of the Grim Reaper, just in black, red, and grey. And he was holding the scythe in one hand and extending his other hand towards you. And on the top, it had "Give me," and then underneath the Grim Reaper, it had "Your mother's credit card details." And I don't know why, but it just fucking cracked me up. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, it was like it looked like a heavy metal band T-shirt. It was fantastic.
I just realized that I currently don't have any memes ready to rock. My pipeline has run dry.
Looks like you're going to have to invade a foreign nation. Where's my other account? Because I don't want to use my main account for memes. Oh, you know what I can do? I can use my my Holozor with an O.
Oh, there you go.
No, I'll use my Holozaps account. At least that has some hive power. Twitch user. What's the name of the community again?
Mountain memes.
Okay, I'll have to think of some.
Alright, got tomorrow's post scheduled.
There you go. I just published one.
Yay!
Oh, your potato is very potatoing.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I was feeling the zero. Yeah, I don't know why it's been worse than usual the last few days. And I deleted a bunch of shit on the portable hard drive. I freed up all of its space. I deleted all of that other channel's videos. Actually, I deleted all of mine.
Nice.
I deleted all of my VODs. Like, I just fucking cleared the entire shit. It was like... $180 something gigs.
looking for.
No, it was like
Okay.
1.5 terabytes. So I know you've been sick and whatnot. Probably haven't, but have you put any thought into Lurith's story, where you want her from, anything like that?
Not at all.
All right, 10-4.
I've been terrible.
I'm gonna put a
Okay,
link in the in the voice chat that you're going to want to take a look at as far as her spells and shit like that, and learn and seeing how exactly she works here.
Because I
So,
started creating the character sheet.
I sent you a character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, so recreating it.
No. I just can't remember what I got up to and in what order.
Okay. Well, during session 0, one of the things, everyone will have the character sheet that I sent out, and I will be taking control of one person's character and kind of walking everybody through the rebuilding process in Foundry. So don't worry about that part of it or rebuilding. Just kind of familiarize yourself with the things that I sent you. And, of course, you'll be able to change whatever as well. But basically, like, learn the parts of the rules for the system that actually affect your character. And I just sent you a link to the Archives of Nethys, which literally has complete up-to-date, maybe like a couple of weeks behind on some of the, the newest published stuff, but this has all of the rules from every source for Pathfinder that is officially from Paizo for free.
Cool.
And so, like, you can start familiarizing yourself with spells or with how Wild Shape works, because, like, I'm not at all familiar with Pathfinder 2 Druid. So I don't really have a specific build in mind for her. If you want to go the Spellcaster route, cool. If you want to go the Animal Companion route, cool. Although I wasn't going that way for her because we already have a couple.
I've never really played the Shape Speaker.
Awesome.
So Shape Speaker, the Shapeshifter. So yes, I am a Shape Speaker. I speak to the triangles and the oblong.
No, come on. We all know you only talk to squares.
I didn't want to make a Galil Square related joke.
Yes, such a rhombus.
You didn't want to get around to it?
Yeah. Pies are for eating, not for mathematics.
But have you ever tried angles?
Only cosines.
I've never had a cosigner. Even my
Yeah.
family's like, nah, your credit's shit, bro. My credit's so bad, people don't take my cash.
I meant like cosine, as in the cos button on the scientific calculator.
No, I know.
But
I always hit that button and wondered why nobody all of a sudden got into a costume.
it's the costume button.
No, it's cosplay.
Well, I keep saying every now and then that hopefully it's been 5 minutes. Yay, it's been 5 minutes. There we go. I posted another meme.
Yay.
These are very low effort.
That's fine. They're still getting upvotes from me.
Ah.
It also reminds me, I need to go to Peak Monsters. I need to reprice my cards, assuming something is sold, so I have some DEC to relist.
If you don't, I can send you some. I held on to like 2k DEC to be able to list my Watchika Jigga cards. The soulbound. When they eventually become unlockable.
Yeah. If.
To speak of things of concern, in the most recent town hall, and I feel like I've timed my Splinterlands Exodus very well, very perfectly. Aggie was talking about how he feels like there's still going to be a massive bull run in crypto. And then in terms of runway, he said, it's not a year, I would say it's a matter of months without further income coming in, but we have Rebellion launching before the end of the year, so we'll have income.
Yeah, I have seen a few videos being posted from various members of the community and also a shit ton of tweets super excited about Rebellion coming, and it's like... I mean, well, shit, it was what,
Where's the other
2 months ago, 3 months ago that I fucking posted the meme saying that Rebellion would be out before Land? We need to do Get Good Scrub, because that's where we check for our drops. Potato. Cause my computer's a professional potato. Yeah, let's close.
I wonder if someone's done that as a comedy skit where they've gone to a grocery store and purchased like a 10 kilogram bag of potatoes, taken it to the computer store and been like, why is this not do my Microsoft Word? Or can you configure my printer for me?
If not, that's fucking hilarious, and it should be. There was a way to clear my cache for just this site, right? How did you do that?
Yeah, click on the lock in your address bar.
Site settings, clear data, clear. Close. I'm still in a guild? What?
Oh yeah, I still need to sell my guild seat. It's really the only thing I've got left.
Oh, hey, I've got 268 credits here. I could buy a 26-cent card and then sell it. What did I come here for? Oh yeah, to check.
Or you could buy 26 1-cent cards.
No. I'd lose too much on the listing fee.
Yeah, true. Did you go in and claim your drop?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Ah, cool. What's the bet you get a gold foil?
Slim to none.
We'll see. Well, I think it's a 20% chance you'll get anything. 80% chance you'll get nothing. You said it was 50, yeah?
Yeah, 5-0
Yes.
packs.
Yeah, and it's 250 for this drop. So 20% chance you get one.
Wait, what?
Them's gambling odds. You want to go to gems?
Yeah. No, I'm on gems, but it's also 0 because I bought the gems on the main account.
Huh.
So, yeah, that wasn't working. I bought all my Chaos Legion packs on that account because of the referral bonus.
Yeah, I did that with Chaos Legion. I think I did that with Untamed as well. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It was 1822. The Russians had just invaded Prussia.
Ooh, 51. I've got a slightly higher than 20% chance.
Great mathematics.
C-Wreck, huh? Oh, that's a cool name. I don't know nothing about this dude, but check for rewards. Show me one. Hey! Got one.
Nice. I think I sold mine for like $16 each. I got 9.
Why is it not? Oh, because it's not Chaos Legion. It's fucking Rift Watchers, dumbass. Let's take a look at this motherfucker. Alright. Starts with 3, goes to 4 melee for 11 mana, 1 speed, 4 armor, 12 to 13 HP, Bloodlust, Return Fire, Magic Reflect, Heal, Amplify. Oh god damn, I'm in love with this card.
Do not go back.
No, I would not.
Decision.
I would not, but like that's
It's pretty complete.
a fucking card right there. That's
Yeah.
it's a fucking card right there. Oh, but I can sell it. Well, first
But
I
there's
need
no
to.
power creep. You know, legendaries only used to have 4 abilities. Now there's 5, but there's no power creep. And these abilities synergize amazingly.
Yeah. That's exactly it. That's not just 5 abilities. That is 5 perfectly knit abilities.
Yeah.
They are no longer for sale in packs. That is not true. That is not true at all.
Bug. Unless they feel like they've sold out of... it's probably because it's referencing the Chaos Legion set.
Yeah, but it's a Rift
It's a
Watchers
bug.
card. Like,
Yeah. So they've got a bug there.
actually, no. Before we do that, we're going to filters for sale. Yes. And yeah, I got DEC, so I can list stuff. No worries.
Cool.
Yes. Select all. Change price. Alright, I guess it won't let me do it that way. Fine. Remove. Confirm. Okie dokie. 2 and 3. Filters for sale, no. Select all. 317, so the new one is there. Fantastic. Sell all. Scroll down. Relative buy price. We'll go minus 2%. I did move a good amount of it at plus 10%. I'm not unhappy
Yeah,
with
that's
it.
pretty good.
But now it's like I gotta move the bulk of it because I got tattoos coming up, so I need to make a withdrawal from Hive.
Cool. What are you getting done?
The guitar.
Mm-hmm.
It's my memorial for my dad, so I'm getting it over here with my other memorials.
Nice.
Let's see, that one's my mom right there. That's my grandma right there. His will go right here. Or, I'm not sure, I might put it on the other side instead.
I saw a chick with a pretty cool tattoo today.
Oh, yeah?
It was a warm day, so there was plenty of people showing lots of flesh. But this chick had a straight line going down her spine, and either side were musical notes.
Nice.
I have no idea what it was for, but it was really tastefully done. Like, it was really fine line work. It wasn't those thick, crusty.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love good line
shitty
work.
tattoos. Like, I think that's what sort of made it catch my eye, because it was such a fine line and it was so dead straight. Like, it was like someone had taken a ballpoint pen. It was that fine. Or like a fine tip marker,
Yeah.
like 0.2 millimeter or something like that. It was cool.
Oh, I think this is actually pretty much the first time you and I have token since you spoken.
Token, yes, it's the first time we've token.
Since you posted that link. Do you have a recommendation for the Hive bot? Can you help me get the shit set up? Anything like that?
I'm not using any of them, but
Okay.
I can try. Back in the Steam days, there used to be tons of web apps where you could just log in with your posting key and say, I want to upvote this person, that person. But when Hive forked, none of those tools really forked.
Oh, okay.
And it just became like bots that you'd run locally that did. And I never actually investigated any of them. So that one's probably not a good one to look at because it was last updated like 3 years ago. But there was another link that I sent you, I think.
This one here, the Ollie H is no bueno? Okay, I'll...
Because the stream's obviously a little bit behind.
Yeah. I think... That was in Whisker Whispers where you dropped those links.
I can't fucking remember. I'm playing around in DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna try and make myself some overlay transition stuff for my personal stream. What do I want to do with this? I want to delete that and then that's what I want to do.
Alright, here we go. Assassin.
Change clip speed. Reverse speed. Cool, now I have a perfectly looping bit of animated text.
All right, and so with one of these, much like with the Ultimate Splinterlands bot, like I'll be actually running it on my computer, right? And it'll if I shut it down, then it's off.
Correct.
Okay. So how do I like download it and?
On the right hand side, you'll see that there's releases.
Okay, latest. Oh, go for the Windows one. Duh.
Maybe.
Downloads. Do it.
Where is the opacity?
I guess I should switch back over to this view. There we go. Now you can see what's going on.
That's a bad idea.
Okay. Back. Read me. Okay. Tasks. Okay. It's got a TerraCore autoclaim. I fucking like that. And it can add liquidity. Fuck yes. Alright, I'm stoked.
Yeah, I've never used this particular one, but they all tend to function pretty much the same.
Alright, so I guess I'm just clicking on the .cli application.
More info. I'll probably need to set up the config file to use it. I don't know. It involves reading. And that's something that I am incapable of doing.
JSON would be Notepad.
Yeah, you can open JSONs in Notepad. If you don't use Notepad++ on your computer, I would highly suggest.
I don't even think I've ever heard of that.
Notepad++ is something that's sort of targeted towards people who do programming and stuff, but basically imagine your basic bitch Notepad, but with tabs. So you can have multiple documents open at once.
Oh, like these up here?
Yeah, except way better.
Okay.
Because it'll.
I was going to say basic bitch Notepad has tabs.
But it'll format that way better so that you can click on one of the brackets and it will be like, this is everything inside this bracket group.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, this may not be something that you'd want to do on stream because I imagine it would involve having your private key somewhere.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was guessing.
Okay, so that's the config for just which nodes it's using, which is pretty much standard. So flick back to the instructions.
Alright, I am now sharing the notepad with just you, and the instructions are up on the screen.
1 second. Because it doesn't look like there's anything more to do with that config file. Does it have usage or anything there?
URLs there. No.
I love it when developers do that.
It does have actions here. With empty square brackets after.
I'm just reading through.
I was about to send you the link when you sent it to me, because that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm already on there now. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you how to actually use it.
I actually think I get it.
I mean, you could probably experiment with the scrap claim as a simple one to get the proof of actual thing working.
Good points.
The simpler the better. Yeah, it seems pretty simple.
But where would I put in my fucking... And it says, why do I need to specify the active key? But it doesn't say where.
Doesn't say where. Give me a second, I'm gonna download it, experiment with one of my alts. Do, 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 do. Yeah, mine just straight up crashed when I tried to run it. I didn't even get to see what was in the window giving the error message.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe there are better options.
It definitely seems like this one is not made by a person who has English as their primary language.
Yeah, I like how it's called a simple bot. Wow, these bots are all terrible. I can't believe that Steam used to have more functional bots. And like all of the devs that did the Steam stuff came to Hive, but they didn't really port any of their projects publicly.
I don't know why it's telling me that's the top, because it's definitely not. Let me collect my credits.
Yeah, the one that I used to use hasn't been updated since like the mid of 2019. That was on Steam and it wasn't forked.
Gotcha. It's not that big of a deal. I guess I can continue doing it by hand for the meanwhile until I figure out how to make something work. Or maybe I'll just fucking get Kevin to code one, because he'll be at that point before I am.
Yeah, I mean, there's several libraries where you can just basically hook into pre-made code and then you just have to write what actions you want it to do and give it your keys and put it in a loop. But more are we programming tools? I'll just put this in Whisker Whispers anyway because it'll be useful. Because most of it's publicly facing and you don't need to sort of build shit from scratch.
Okay, I don't know where this tab came from, but let's... click that link. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll dive through this when I've got some time. In the meanwhile, I am going to go pee. I'll be right back.
Cool.
All right, I'm back. It got a little chilly, so I grabbed some socks and some sleeves. Mrs. on the mountain is also not feeling too good, so checked up on her, made sure that she didn't need nothing.
She hadn't caught the plague.
I guess so. That's also why I grabbed the pillow so I can stay in here tonight, so if it is contagious or whatnot, I'm not getting it, and also so that I'm not fucking going in there in the middle of the night and waking her up when she's trying to get her rest that she needs. So
You can make a floor nest just like Kevin.
no, I have a bed, thank you. I am very excited at how well this is filling out. Still need the sheet for half patches. Hopefully we can get that taken care of tomorrow while Ben is on. I think at current, Pathfinder does not have options for either Minotaur or Warlock for player characters, so this guy just might not be happening. Let's pull up. I'm gonna save this. Shut it down.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Oh, this is just becoming more complicated than I had wanted it to be. Animation has a variable called seethe. I wanted to seethe more.
No one's gonna read this one, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it already. It's too many words.
Kevin will like it. Audience of one.
If he makes it through the night.
Perfect. I finally came around to the bright idea and actually bookmarked that page so that I can get back to my drafts and schedules. Because I could not figure out how to fucking get to that page other than by scheduling a post.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
clicked the fucking button there. What are you talking about? I clicked the fucking button here too.
Well, I just discovered a horrifying color harmony that works really well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot in a second.
What is it? Black, black, and more black?
No. I wish it was. I just sent you a DM.
Yeah, that looks solid. Except for, the
Okay.
wispy parts.
Yeah, that's meant to be there.
No, I know. I'm just saying that they don't look solid. They look wispy.
Because those bits in the background actually animate.
Oh, cool.
And the text changes from that green to like a sunburnt orange to bright orange.
Cool.
And it's sort of like it
Tree.
yeah, like every couple of frames it like blinks out a couple of letters and then brings them back.
All right, so as soon as I listed those cards, I made like another 9K DEC. And then since then, I've made another almost 40.
No.
I'll take it. No complaints here.
I'm guessing your tattoo artist doesn't take DEC.
No, I've got to send it all over to the On the Mountain account, change it into Swap BTC, and then I can send the Swap BTC over to my Cash App account.
Yeah. I threw all of my DEC into Hive and then some of it went to USDT to Aussie dollars, then another bunch went to BTC. And I don't know whether or not I should verbalize this, but I'm considering just unstaking my SPS and being done with it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, what if it does moon? I want to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Oh, but wow.
I've already cashed out more than enough for the immediate future.
Yeah. I mean, I fully understand both sides of that argument. Like, you definitely could.
But there's no need to.
Exactly.
You're just in your spring cleaning mood where you're like, can I check
Yeah.
out this?
Yeah.
Can I check out this?
I have bad spring cleaning moods where I throw out things that are potentially useful. But at this point, after all the upcoming expenses that I've got, it's like a 7.5 month leeway in my savings for our survival. So basically we could go almost 8 months without any income and be fine.
Nice.
I want to grow that to 2 years before I do anything fancy pants with the money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a nice buffer because it's like, you want to do 2 years of doing absolutely fuck all? Sure. I'm not sure how that gap would look on a resume though for any future jobs after that. What did you do during those 2 years? I retired for 2 years because I worked hard for the 12 years before that.
very.
And why do you want this job? Because I want to work for another 12 years so I can retire forever. I think the only way I'm leaving my current workspace is if they're like, yeah, Soz, you're not good enough, bye. Or I get a redundancy. Otherwise, I'm gonna. The sunk cost fallacy is too strong now. It's 12 years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to interview for a role. Sean was looking for various jobs. There was one that was like a call center operator for a towing company. And I said to her that she should make lots of towing related puns in her application, along the lines of I've been stuck by the side of the road looking for a job for what feels like eons now. I need to commandeer one of your tow trucks straight into employment in the role you've advertised, or something like that.
The only thing that stopped me is I didn't want them to expect that. I'm not like.
Yeah, you're not absurd. Some chick today in the city was handing out, I don't know, promo cards for something. Like, I don't know, it was probably like $10 off Uber Eats or some bullshit. And she went to hand one to me and I just said, no thank you, I'm driving.
Totally confused look on her face, I'm guessing.
Yep. Absolutely. Even Crystal was just like, I'm embarrassed to be walking with you. Tuesday night game streams have been going good. Been having a lot of fun. Whoops.
Cool.
I was like, why did my desk suddenly go up? And then I realized I pressed the button that does that.
That's what the button does, and that's what tends to happen.
I haven't fucking. I got my desk to a point, and I'm like, this is super comfy. I'm leaving it at this point, and then I was fiddling with my mic stand. I'm like, oh my god, my desk moved. I forgot it does that.
That's pretty fucking funny.
No, I'm just actually deficient mentally. That's the truth. It was so nice on Monday night to not have to stream.
Yeah.
It was my first, like, Monday night of freedom. I cooked a nice little stir fry of meatballs and some Asian veggies, and then realized our stove isn't good enough for our wok.
You're not also on electric, right?
No, it's gas.
I still remember that fucking conversation.
It's a carbon steel wok, so it takes a bit to sustain its heat.
I mean, I typically just get that motherfucker rip roaring before I put anything in it, and
yeah, that's also what I did, but I put frozen vegetables straight into it, which is where I probably fucked up.
yeah, mayhaps.
So I put the frozen vegetables in, and then I put in the teriyaki sauce, and then I was cooking some meatballs in the oven, and then once they were done in the oven, I added them in. It was pretty fucking good. It was tasty as shit. But it was like all the ingredients to cook that up were like, I don't know, $29. And we got 3 meals out of it. So it wasn't the cheapest.
I mean, $10 per meal is not terrible.
Yeah. The only thing that upset me was there was way too much corn in the vegetable mix that I bought.
Wait. Green beans.
I fucking love green beans. Sean hates them, so she was picking them out and putting them in my plate.
That works for you.
Green beans were like the healthiest thing in there. I mean, there was cauliflower and carrot and onion and capsicum. we're gonna have the apple pie for dessert tonight?
Sure.
Excellent. I'm gonna have apple pie for dessert with chocolate custard on top of it.
Okay.
I'm a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, there's a couple of cool tools on that Hive site. Because if you go to the homepage, there's other tools as well. It'll show you what other games there are and all sorts. I don't know if I should call this done.
Freakazoid. Did that show exist over there?
I have never heard of it. Freakazoid?
This guy here.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of it.
It was a fucking hilarious cartoon.
I ain't seen it.
Because it would be really cool to have an auto pizza bot on the main account that went through and every single post in the meme community put a pizza tip on there. And also a 100% vote. Oh, Assassin, that's the one that we were already looking at. November 14th, 2020. Yeah, that's probably not the best bet.
The Beam Engine one? Or...
Freakazoid.
Yeah. Lots of these tools have been pretty much abandoned. When you look at the GitHub and there's been no activity for like more than a year, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Because generally speaking, they should be updating them every time there's a hard fork.
Poly H. That's the first one that we looked at. January 23rd. So at least it's this year.
Yeah, I had a look at that one and it didn't seem intuitive.
Gotcha.
Or maybe it just seemed too simple.
Oh, fuck you, smoke detector. God damn it.
Yeah, ours does the same thing every now and then.
Okay, I actually like the relatively straight English if-thens.
Yeah.
This is minimally a string, which would be the Wi-Fi or active key. Alternatively, probably object could be specified containing Wi-Fi with P. Specify multiple. I guess WIFA is the.
WIF is the private key, if I recall correctly.
And then WIF P is the posting key. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Account balances are reported whenever they change. You can suppress the display of a particular account by adding the property silent to true, useful for exchange account. Okay. Factor unless used to form a some account name, token symbol, underscore type. Okay, so the MSP-make a minnow here is the account name. Okay. Dot token symbol underscore type. Okay. Oh, okay. And question for you. if I wanted to, like, if I had swap.hbd, there is
Yeah.
no way to actually get that into my HBD stake except for swap it to swap hive, convert the
No.
swap hive to hive, convert the
can
hive to
withdraw.
HBD.
You can withdraw swap HBD from Hive Engine directly.
Oh,
has a
okay,
1%
yeah, I
click.
can't do it on BSwap, but I could do it on Hive Engine. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I did all of my swaps on BSwap, and I'm really sad that they weren't giving me BXT rewards.
Do you get BXT if you do it on Hive Engine?
No.
Because I earn BXT from, like, not doing the swaps, but from being in some of the pools.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
the
I was getting
SPS
it.
pool and the DEC pools that I was in, they gave BXT rewards.
I was getting some from doing the swaps before, but I think that the airdrop for the swaps ended.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I would have gotten a fuck ton over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, you would have. I'm up to 5.095 staked, and that's given me 0.003 hive a day.
Yeah, I'm getting about the same amount of hive per day. I don't know how much I have staked. I'll check. Triple Dix.
Which, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not going to get rich off of that, but it's nice. It all goes straight into my hive power. I'm up to
She's up to
325 now.
She's up to 1,003 mods.
Nice.
Was mods and like clothing items and shit, but
Yeah, at that point, is it even the same game?
I don't know. Control F, BXT. It is BXT, isn't it?
Yes.
Why is this not showing in my list? I have 4.579 staked.
Woohoo! I got Hollow beating something.
I've got a couple of hundred hive liquid. I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't want to convert it to more actual money. I don't really want to power it up.
Transfer to On the Mountain.
I'll donate it to charity. Oh wait, that's what you asked me to do.
Yeah. Charitable giving, at least. I don't know if I would actually count as a charity.
I could start building HBD savings back up, but it's just a bitch to liquidate them. You want to. Because all the other tokens are crap. There's no other Web3 games on Hive that really intrigue me.
Booms doesn't have a sheet. That doesn't sound right. Up. Characters. Intended PC. Oh, Booms does not have a sheet. Okay. And Beano doesn't have a mini. But that's wrong, because yes, he does.
Yeah, it's like $226 Australian. maybe I'll just get more BTC. Be a Bitcoin maximalist.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm about to be out of Bitcoin because whenever I send it over.
Yeah. Like, my Bitcoin wallet's so secure, I don't even know the fucking address. So if
Lols.
I wanted to, I'd have to fucking, like, do some research.
Characters. NPC. Intended PC. Save. Close. You know how to sheet and mini there.
Did you see my other meme? The hard to swallow pills?
Yes, I already liked it.
Yeah, it's because it's on my alt. I wonder if there's been any more Splinterlands memes posted.
The last time I was in there, no, there had not been.
I should just post the keys to that community publicly there.
But
Yeah,
then someone
19
will go and stop it from burning DEC.
Yeah, true.
Not that you really care anymore, but you know.
Yeah, every town hall I watched made me less and less bullish. It's kind of like not necessarily reading between the lines, but listening intently and listening between the lines.
Yeah,
I don't know if that makes any sense.
100% does. Alright, so Caleb needs a sheet. Booms needs a sheet.
Let's see if this export is small enough for me to put into Discord. Oh, maybe. Yeah, this is what I ended up with. I think that was a good 2 hours spent.
Yeah. Looks good.
Made from scratch. Wow, Steam is 20 years old today.
Wow.
As in Steam, the game distribution thing.
Yeah. I realized it's technically the 13th now, so tonight would have been the 12th. I realized, I guess it would have been Saturday night as I was leaving work, that if I had been born the day I arrived in boot camp, Saturday would have been my 21st birthday. There we go. And yeah, we should put Tigra up here. Paladin, Witch, Monk, Druid, Illusionist. Really would not mind having Drusilla in there just for another healer. But honestly, I think any of them would make a very solid addition. smells so cinnamony in here.
It's good.
Yeah, I got one of them fucking cinnamon broomsticks hanging up in here now, and it's just like every time I even walk by the door, it's just like.
It's hilarious with the cat because I use cinnamon toothpaste. Every time we get like cinnamon donuts, she's all over the fucking cinnamon donuts because she's like, "Is that Dad? Is that Dad's breath?"
She doesn't want to eat them. She just wants to roll them.
Yeah.
That is pretty hilarious. And how are you doing, Miss Sean?
How are you doing, Miss Sean?
Yeah, pretty good. I ended up going against Steven's wishes and ended up purchasing the VIP pack so that I can get through these downloads faster rather than driving myself insane.
How much does that cost?
$1 per year.
Per year? Does it auto renew? Can you cancel it preemptively?
I tried to cancel it preemptively, but I'm not sure if it'll actually cancel it outright.
Okay,
Or if
well,
it'll...
when you're done downloading everything,
Yeah.
you cancel.
Yes.
To be like in a year's time.
Oops, renew for another $30.
Yeah, or $300 is inflation.
With Sims 5 coming out, I doubt it. But, yeah.
Forever.
Forever!
Maybe when you're old. I did talk to Crystal about that house in Wilson Lakes, and she said, "Please send it to Jack."
I told you.
Jack is Crystal's partner.
Oh, okay. And what are you sending to Jack? I missed that part.
There's a 3-story townhouse, which is like 3 bedrooms, one on the ground floor with a garage and like an ensuite, then 2 on the top floor, and then like kitchen and living in the middle floor.
Nice.
And it's not super far from where they live at the moment, but they live in a crappy rental. It's not like crappy, but it's like getting to the point where it needs tons of maintenance, and the landlords are just like, nah.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you live in a shithole instead.
It's like there's like a leak in the ceiling. There's like something in the kitchen doesn't work properly.
They have to constantly clean the ceiling, otherwise they get black mold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's all sorts of no bueno.
Like it's not a terrible house. It's a lovely house. It's just
Shit
getting to that
landlords.
point
Yeah.
where it's like it needs some serious maintenance. Otherwise, it will be a shithole. And yeah, the townhouse. I was like, this doesn't actually look too bad in terms of like value for money, like where it's located, and the fact that it's basically made of concrete.
Yeah, that's definitely a big boon.
The only thing that's going to knock it down is bombs. That, or it'll sink into the swamp, because the suburb's called Mawson Lakes, but it was built on a swamp.
Yeah. Yeah, swamp will get you.
But the fact that it's like in a row of identical townhouses just like it means that it's concrete surrounded by more reinforced concrete.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably fairly well put together. The biggest issue with that kind of setup is, well, that kind of setup.
Yeah. If they were selling it for like 40 or 50k less, I'd be like, that might be in our price range. But then again, I don't want another mortgage.
Right?
Not after I've just dealt with one. But it's the sort of thing, like, if it's still on the market in like 3 or 6 months, I'll just probably fucking lowball it.
And at that point, would you be moving or would you be buying it like for a rental or something?
I think it would be making more money as a rental than moving into it. Because it's walking distance to the university there. So you could easily put 3 international students in there. It's also like really centrally located in that little suburb. It's like right near the train station.
Wait, there's a train station in your fucking suburbs? That's fucking dope.
That suburb, as opposed to, hang on, I'll send you a link to the property. Actually, I'll just share my screen on Discord. If I can find my Discord window, where the shit is my Discord?
I am all too familiar with that particular issue.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So it's like in amongst a whole bunch of identically constructed dwellings.
Yeah.
It's fairly decently appointed. It's got a tiny ass backyard, but I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like in and amongst all of this with like identical fucking houses.
Yeah.
And it's like right on like a shop front.
I mean, like, yeah, it does look
Okay.
well appointed, pretty well put together, well built. Like, it's perfectly serviceable.
Yeah, and the floor plan's pretty functional as well.
Yeah.
Like that ensuite for the downstairs bedroom, which is like part of the garage, is like perfect. In my eyes, it's perfect. The only thing that sucks is like, oh, I've got laundry. I want to put the laundry outside. I have to go through a bedroom to put the laundry outside.
Yeah, where is the stair? Oh, the stairs are there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you wouldn't actually have to... Oh, put the laundry outside, as in to dry. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you even have room to put your laundry out to dry there?
There was a clothesline, like a foldable one. There you go. The tiny fucking clothesline. Oh man, but that bedroom also has the like main fuse box as well. I just noticed that.
Yeah, I think that's more like an office.
Yeah. But they've each got their own water meters. That's what these sort of cream-colored boxes are. So I don't think there'd be any homeowners fees or anything like that, or as we call them, strata. But yeah, it just feels a little bit too expensive for what it is.
Yeah. But no, I think you said you had a good plan for it. If it's still there after a while, lowball it, and if you end up getting it, then you got a good rental property. Because that would definitely stay full.
Yeah. But yeah, the suburb on the other side has like bullshit McMansions like this fucking thing.
Which is, again, not appealing.
Yeah. It's not functional. It's it's like auction, best offers. And then it's like, yeah, here's a house. Which is, again, another fucking McMansion. But you're like close to $1 million at that point. And it's like, no. Then there's a couple of apartments in that suburb as well. But yeah, with what I was talking about, like on the maps, that place was somewhere along here, I reckon. And then you've got the train station here. And then you've got the university campus here.
Yeah, that is location.
Shopping center. It's pretty well located. But as you can see, swamp, 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 swamp.
Yeah.
And when I mean swamp, it's not even pretty swamp. It's just like, yeah, there'd be swamp over there. But we don't call them swamps in Australia. We call them wetlands. You know, because that makes them more appealing.
Right.
See, that's a fucking swamp. That picture is a picture of a swamp, not of a wetlands.
Yeah. I mean, technically they are wetlands, to be sure, but more accurately described as swamp. Because the ocean could also be described as wetlands.
Because most disturbingly, it's like, yeah, where does the river come from that goes here? No.
Blocked muddy tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it seemed appealing. To a tiny extent. I don't want to really become a slumlord, though.
Well, the key to that is just, not having your shit be in the slums. I mean...
The other thing that would be pretty cool is just to get an apartment in the middle of the city. But you pay a lot more for a lot less space.
Yeah. Like being in New York City. You're paying a lot more for a lot less space.
Yeah. But those would be good as rentals as well, because there's so many international students in Adelaide.
Huh.
Yeah, we export mining minerals and students and degrees, basically. That's what Adelaide exports.
I know it's just a rounding error, but this shit looks funny as hell to me.
Let me bring your stream back up. Do 94949. It's repeating, sort of.
No, not even that. I've got less than 0.95. The price is 0.03689, and it's telling me that I have 4 cents worth. It's like, you're worth less than 4 cents, and I have less than 1, but I have 4 cents worth. Yeah! Ha.
Wow, that's a hoarder's paradise.
What?
It's like a picturesque hoarder's paradise, though. This other house that I'm looking at.
What is house?
The hats.
There's not a lot of bric-a-brac.
Ooh, they have a gun.
Huh.
Or is that a didgeridoo? No, it's a didgeridoo.
Or is that a didgeridoo?
It looks like a gun.
Oh god, that's fucking hilarious.
Things you thought you'd never hear somebody say.
I also never thought that there would actually ever be a didgeridoo played on Off the Cuff, but that happened.
There you go. Like it looks like a rifle.
Holy shit, yeah it does. Yeah it does.
I know how to play the didgeridoo, but I'm not supposed to be allowed to.
Women aren't allowed. It's against the culture. Oh, this house has a cellar.
Wait,
That's
what? You
rare.
can sell her, but she can't play the didgeridoo? What?
No, cellar. You put your finest wines there.
No, you know where I put my finest wines?
Basements.
In your gullet.
In my stomach. Yeah.
Yeah. But that house is close to $1 million. So no thank you. We also would need tons of repairs, particularly on the roof. What a great fucking picture. Yeah, I wanna buy this place. This is the fucking like cover image for the property. And you know what they're actually selling? A car park space. You know how
Is it
much
that
a car
empty
park
one right
space-
there?
Yeah, you know how much the car park space costs? 70 grand.
How much?
70 grand.
70.
$70,000.
Jesus Christ. I was going to guess 5 digits. I was not going to guess starting with a 7, though. Like, I was going to throw out there a bullshit, like, 20 grand or some shit like that, expecting to be way over. 70 fucking thousand goddamn dollars?
Yeah, for a car park.
Like, that's
You
some
can't
New
even
York
live
type
on-
shit right there.
Yeah.
And this is in Adelaide?
Yep.
Golly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If you like lease it out for $1,000 a month.
It
Which is
still takes
like-
6.5 years to be profitable.
Yeah.
Or no, 6 years.
1,000 times by 12. Yeah, it just seems risky.
In 6 years, there might not be cars or humans.
Yeah. I mean, it's also the car park above the police station. God damn it, I closed that browser tab.
I hate when I do that. But I do love the recently closed tabs feature that allows you to just bring it right
I
back.
used that. I did exactly that.
I didn't know about that until far too recently.
There's so many scumbag like things that are like, yeah, that's a reasonable price for an apartment, but it's really just a hotel room that they're trying to sell and then get you to lease back to the hotel.
Huh.
And in exchange, the hotel gives you like a fixed fee per year. It's like the most scammiest investment vehicle.
That
could
sounds
possibly come up with.
very fucking scammy. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright, 2:43. We are probably ready to re-execute the Taco Brigade. Oh no, I got 8.5 minutes left. Alrighty, well, to the 0 viewers that are out there that are not already on the call, thank you so much for hanging out. As always, I've been Rick. You've been on the mountain, and it has been a wonderful time. We will see y'all again tonight when we are back, hopefully with Ben for World Building Wednesdays. That will be in about 21 hours and 15 minutes. And in the meanwhile, keep kicking ass, because you are fucking awesome.